Are you enjoying it?
It's okay.
It's okay. I used to love all this when I was a kid. When I went to see Aunt Mabel, we'd sail across on the ferry. Mind, there was one or two ships on the river in those days. They seemed so big, enormous, and mysterious, you know, flying different flags and different names written on the stern. That's the back. Hamburg, Rotterdam, Tierra del Fuego. I'd be up there near the engine room, because that's where all the polished brass was, you know, and the pistons would be pumping. Shook, 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 shook. Well, I used to think it was great.
What's happening once we get over the other side?
We're going to go and see Mabel.
I mean, how?
How? Well, we're going to get on a bus. Well, what's wrong with that? That's what I used to do.
I know, but
But what?
it seems silly. We've left the car at North Shields.
We're not open yet.
Cyril, is it?
Oh, I forgot. She said like, but I forgot.
These are my daughters. It's Laura. This is Kate.
Aye, it will be. Well, Mabel said like, but I forgot it was today.
It's not a problem, is it?
No, no. Mabel's upstairs. So these are your daughters. We'd be like a behemoth.
What?
But kids, you know, they save things, don't they? That one, and that one.
No thanks, thank you.
I used to save matchboxes when I was a young lad. I had a white rat and all. Pinky was his name, that's it, Pinky.
We'll just go upstairs, Cyril. Come on.
Who's he, Dad?
Cyril? He's your Aunt Mabel's third husband.
He's years younger than Auntie Mabel.
Yeah, I know, he's a toy boy.
Why Cyril would put it in the bloody airing cupboard is beyond me. You must see these. Your dad's in here somewhere. Ah, but these are what I want. Mary's wedding. You were angels. I expect you're devils now.
God, were they mine?
I remember that dress. Hated it.
Just look at this. I remember this young man.
I do too. Is there something on your mind, Mabel? Other than wanting to see the girls?
You always were a canny bugger. You know, I've had a good life considering. I've buried 2 husbands, and I've got a third. I've had the pub for 40 years, which must say something for my constitution. But if it wasn't for my chest, I reckon I could still hoist a couple of kegs.
Get away. You'll outlive us all.
Didn't do so great by my own kids, though.
I know. They're not kids anymore, are they? They survived.
They haven't. They're damaged, Pet. Sheila's getting a divorce. At least she will as soon as she's dried out in Morpeth. And Raymond, well, it's taken him 36 years to own up to the fact that he's gay. But he's happy at least. No, it's Robbie.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
He's gone missing again. 8 months this time. We don't know where he is. Can you find him and bring him home?
What?
Come on, Dad.
All right, let's go.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's Robbie. He always had terrible haircuts. Remember? Looked like he tried to Rod Stewart with a bread knife.
How long has he been missing?
Well, I don't know that he is missing. But Mabel hasn't heard from him for about 8 months. He was always a bit of a case.
Always in trouble, as I remember.
Yeah. Just daft stuff, you know. Seeking attention, really.
Do you want to eat with us? We've got pizzas.
Oh, I thought I could smell warm cardboard.
Hello, love. Oh, what a day. Nice to walk through that door.
I was just leaving.
Thanks for having the kids.
No problem. We can do it again. I'm on 2 weeks R&R.
R&R.
Rest and resuscitation. Mr. Gillespie's phrase. Mr. Gillespie's insistence. As is martial arts and community relations. Periodic psychological checks.
On your bike.
No, it's for real. Dread to think what's next. Compulsory Morris dancing, probably.
I better go. Otherwise, I'll never get the pizzas off the bottom of the box.
You won't forget about those photographs.
No, I won't forget. Pepperoni or Four Seasons? Eric. Eric.
Reminiscing about times past, were you?
He's looking for somebody.
None of my business.
Well, don't pout. I'll get the divorce ones out later.
Excuse me. I don't know. I'm looking for Robbie Cookson.
Robbie.
Cookson. I was given this address.
Robbie had a room in the back.
I'll handle this, Mother.
We used to worry about his dog.
Ma'am, you'd better get yourself in now.
Some of the bairns were frightened of the dog, but it was never any trouble.
So he was staying here.
What do you want to know for?
Well, what do you not want to tell me for?
The dog died and Robbie left.
Listen, mate, I'm a relative. I'm just trying to find out where he is.
He rented the back room for a while. Did odd jobs. Looked after the boiler. But that was months ago.
Right. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Mrs.
Vaughan, Avril Vaughan. We meet Sundays and Tuesdays.
She means services.
Right.
Vaughan, yeah. Don't have a first name. His mother's called Avril. Yeah. Oh, Dan, while you're at it, run another one through the computer, would you? Yeah, Robbie Cookson.
You missed Kate Eddie.
Really? Where was she?
I don't know, some desert somewhere. Battle fatigues and earrings. Thinking man's tackled his kit.
Yes, well, that's obviously why you find her so attractive.
She certainly fries my chicken.
I hate that. When you ran, I said, do you want takeaway? You says, no, now you're picking it, mine. It's infuriating.
What is this stuff?
Mongolian barbecue. New place opened up just down by Baker Bridge.
It's not bad for Baker. Don't know what the Mongolians would make of it, mate.
Where you been?
I've been to church.
The hell for? You're not born again, are you?
No. Missing person.
I thought you were on leave.
I am. It's a cousin, Robbie. Strange lad. Problems upstairs. I had to nick him years ago. And I'm gonna crash. It's been a long one.
Nicked your own cousin? Chance have I got?
Want a lick?
No, thanks. This guy, Cookson.
Robbie, yeah.
What, you know him?
Yes. He's my cousin.
I'd keep that quiet if I were you. He's been in and out of bother most of his life.
I know. I'm just trying to find out where he is.
So's the DSS and the Inland Revenue for years. Used to keep his nose clean lately, though. No phone, no fixed aboard, no note. Now, the other one, Frank Vaughan from the vicarage, there's a stack of stuff on that one. Mind you, I remember his lot from way back.
His lot?
Family, all thieves, some of them still banged up. Very tight-knit. It's all in the file.
Thanks.
But I reckon there's a lot more that isn't.
Do you?
So, I've contacted a bloke who might just be able to help you. Derek Addy, River Police.
Thank you.
What's it all about?
It's family, so I want to keep the lid on it for the time being, okay?
Oh, now listen, Gillespie.
Look, Dan, I'm on vacation, remember?
Well, take it then. Thought you were going to France.
I was, but... Well, if I'd gone to France, I'd have missed that wonderful sunrise over North Shields this morning, wouldn't I?
Spectacular, was it?
Breathtaking.
You been buying any more of that health food crap? Keep it in your own room, would you? It's contaminating my pot noodles.
Hot date with Kate Eddie, is it?
No, she's in Abu Dhabi. I said, forget it, pet. I'm going nowhere. I can't get a drink.
Do you know any river people stick?
Do you know any what?
Shields. Howden. Have you got any contacts down there?
No, never been east of Wild's-End. But Whitley Bay, in me teens. Used to be some great fights on a Sunday night. Trashed the floral clock once.
Another golden memory, eh?
Well, Frances dropped some photographs off. Said she'd dug them out of the attic for you.
Where are they?
Your bedroom. Do you want to come out? She's got a friend.
No, thank you. I've seen your date's friends before.
Please yourself.
How can you do this to me? Your own cousin.
Dad said you might be able to fill me in on these Vaughans.
Terrible people.
Sounds like you missed them.
Aye, well, at least they kept us busy. The whole family was seafarers, or something to do with the river. The one you've met, Frank, he was the youngest. The father was on the whalers. The eldest brothers were donkeymen. But they were always at it. Thieving, smuggling. They're just like a clan. They didn't have enough brains to be a real problem.
Are they still active?
Oh, on shore, maybe. Not in my province. Not since the river dried up, so to speak.
They had a business, didn't they? There's an old warehouse down past Willington Quay.
Aye, that's right, for a while. Import and export.
Hey, Carl! Look! Oh man, over here! Look, what do you reckon? I think we better tell me Uncle Frank.
She's gonna know you picked it, not me.
No, she won't. Get her a nice card.
I'd forgotten all about it. God. 15 already.
Come in, number 9. Your time's up. You're miles away.
No, I'm sorry. I was just thinking, when I went to see Mabel the other day, she was saying that families are impossible. I was just wondering what it's been like for the girls since we split up.
They're okay. They know they're loved. They're in a safe place.
Yeah, I suppose so.
What's brought all this on? Those pictures I dropped off.
Could be. And, you know, Robbie and...
Talk. We never do we?
Can you remember when I went to see the psychiatrist?
When your brother drowned.
He used to say to me that secrets were the family's disease, that we'd
skirt around them as if they didn't exist. I should have stuck with the doc. There's a lot of stuff I never got sorted out.
What about Robbie?
All kinds of shit. I just blacked off that whole period. Like it didn't exist.
Gonna have to face up to it sometime.
Happy coincidence. There's been a death in the Vaughan family.
Violent, was it?
Oh, no. An aunt. She was in her 80s. There'll be a big turnout. Gathering of the clan. Thought you might like to see who's who.
Good idea.
Preston Grange Crematorium, 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Sada.
Terrible.
Mr. Raddy thought I could point out the Rogues Gallery to you.
Isn't that a bit dangerous if they clock you?
I'm not local. Regional Crime Squad.
Why would you guys have tabs on these cowboys?
According to informants, these cowboys have got away with murder. Literally.
Who were they supposed to have murdered?
I've no idea. There's always a floating population around the Vaughans. And it is only a rumour. I think the family quite enjoys it.
You got a body?
No.
Got a name?
No, like I said, it's just a rumour. So far. The one with the ponytail's Lawrence.
Who were those two gorillas with him?
They're us. Lawrence was doing a 5 stretch in Strange Ways. Compassionate release. And that's Frank Vaughan with his mother.
Yeah, I know. I've been to a recital. I think you'd better disappear.
I think I'd better.
What are you doing here?
I just thought Robbie might have turned up, you know, to pay his respects, as he's a friend of the family.
He's not a friend of the family's. He never was a friend of the family's. Just a bloody half-wit me mum rented a room to.
I was asking round your neighbourhood. People said he hung out with you guys.
Well, they're mistaken. He never.
Is this the bloke you mentioned?
Shut up.
Look, Robbie's a cousin. I just want to try and find out what became of him.
Nice to have you come. We're having sandwiches back at the chapel.
Thank you, but I'm sorry I've got to get back to work.
Uncle Frank, could I have a word?
Be back in a minute.
You know when I told you about the police boat at the warehouse?
You what? You wanted another favour?
Nah, but the man at the crematorium.
Aye.
He was on the boat.
Scooter, Gus.
Hey, you might be on your holidays, you know, but some people have got work to do. I take it we're not expected. I remember this pal of mine who's at sea, lives this way. So I had a jaw with him. He knows the Vaughns. He reckoned...
What?
He reckoned they topped somebody.
Yeah, I'd heard that.
What do you think? I mean... Do you reckon it could be your cousin, Robbie?
It's crossed my mind.
There's a garage near here, pal.
There's a filling station at the roundabout.
Couldn't give us a push, could you?
Why not?
Whoa!
Let's have a look upstairs.
There's no one here.
Couldn't have got through the gate anyhow.
Better get back. I mean, Frank's mum would be upset.
Hey.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. Local kid must have thought that he'd pay dirt you parking this here. Radio gone?
No. But they've taken Laura's present. And all my old photos.
That one on the end. It's your brother, isn't it?
Yeah. Peter. First time I've been down here since it happened.
I see why you wouldn't.
The day we all came down here, you know, that day. It was like a kind of big get-together. Because I'd not been in the Met for long. I hadn't seen anybody for yonks up here. Mates, you know. Peter. We had a game of football over there. Drank a load of beer. And then I went off for a walk along the beach there.
You don't have to do this, you know, kid.
I do. Right. You got any mineral water? Lemonade? Yeah, I'll do. Mabel upstairs?
No. She's away to see a friend in Clevedon.
Oh, never mind.
On the house.
Cheers. Strange, isn't it? There's never been a phone call from Robbie or a letter or anything.
Aye. You put him inside once, didn't you?
The judge put him inside, sir.
No, I mean...
I know what you mean.
So, you're 7 or what?
Look, I've got to get on. Thirsty men around here.
I'll not be long, ma'am. I will. Bring the present.
Someone downstairs.
It's probably just one of the girls.
Well, go and check.
That's not him.
What the hell's going on?
Who bought this?
What?
Who is it, Mum?
Go to bed, Laura. What's happening?
Ah, the lady in the photos. You've aged a bit.
What?
Who's this for?
It's for my daughter. It's her birthday.
Maybe happy returns. Who bought it?
I don't know. What do you want, you bastards?
All my love. Dad. Who is Dad? Who is Dad?
I've called the police!
Then Laura appeared, said she'd called the police, and they left. She hadn't, of course, she'd called you.
Well, that's the same thing, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think I'd feel better if there was real policemen here. People in uniforms. People showing me pictures of these filths so that I could...
Hey. Look, I know who they are. And I'll get them.
When?
Soon. I think I can pop them for more than this.
More than this? This is your family. And you put them in danger.
I'd never do that, Francis.
But you did. And if Eric hadn't have been here, then I'd do.
I'm afraid I've drawn nothing but blanks, Mabel. I was wondering if there might have been something that you've overlooked, you know, some detail, some friend of Robbie's that you might have forgotten about.
He got very close to the doctor. Can't remember his name.
Dr. Lynn.
Was it? In the mental place?
Yeah, I've already spoken to him. He hasn't seen Robbie for over a year.
The first kid's your pride and joy. Can do no wrong. The second has to compete, I suppose, to measure up. I'm not sure where that leaves the third one. I certainly wasn't over the moon about Robbie. In those days, so little money coming in. Do you think they know? Another one I dug out for you. The school football team.
Is that him?
Aye. He was so proud. Happiest I ever remember.
Yeah, I always loved football. Watched the whole of the cup final with him. He's right, he's the ball man. She's taking it badly, Mabel. I worry about her. I suppose you think it's still a bit, peculiar, like her and me. But I do love her.
Where is he, Cyril?
What?
You said you watched the cup final with Robbie. That was in May. Robbie's been missing a lot longer than that.
I meant last year.
Last year? Last year, Robbie was in a psychiatric hospital.
I see him every few days. I take him a bit of grub and I slip him a few quid. He made us promise not to tell Mabel. He's scared.
Scared? I thought he was dead. You're a hard man to find.
Why were you looking?
Well, we've been worried about you. Your family.
I've got no family.
What about your mother? Your sister and brother?
They were never there.
And were the Vaughans there? Were they there for you?
They got me this place. They sent me money. There was some bother. Frank said we should all, you know, split up, lie low, keep our heads down, till he gave the word, like.
Is that right? Well, I saw Frank and his friends a couple of days ago. All together, whole bunch of them. And where were you? Look, Robbie, the word's not going to come down from Frank. You've been forgotten about. Buried.
They're my mates.
Can you remember Francis?
What, you, Francis? Why, of course. The wedding, the piss-up. Good night, that was.
Well, last night, Frank and his friends went round to her house. That's where my kids are. They were gonna cut them, Robbie. Look, man, you don't owe them anything. They've shit on you. We are your family. And what the hell's going on?
Are you still a copper?
Yeah. But don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. Not like the last time. No, let's just you and me pop these bastards. Then I'll take you home.
I always thought you nicked me because you hated us.
Why would you think that?
I was there, wasn't I? When your brother drowned, you were off up the beach. We were all pissed. Then your kid was in the sea. I can't swim, remember?
It wasn't your fault, Robbie. Up here.
Gear that was coming in on the Scandinavian cruise boat. Then this Norwegian purser, he was the contact, like, got greedy or put the squeeze on.
Is this the bloke they killed?
So then the stuff was too hot. It's been sleeping under these floorboards.
No thanks. Take it easy, Robbie.
So you found him then?
Yeah. Found a lot more.
I cannot believe you didn't hold up, Robbie. You were on our team. We always looked after you, didn't we? My auntie died. We were going to let you have her flat in Tynemouth, weren't we, lads? We respected what you did for us. I mean, you always wanted respect, didn't you? You never got it from your own family, did you? That's why we said we'd always see you right.
He forced us to.
He forced you, did he, son?
I did. He's a copper. I wasn't going to shop you, Frank. I was just stringing him along, man.
Now, I'd like to believe you, Robbie. But like you know,
I made a call.
Did he? No. Why don't you deal with this, Robbie? We'll just watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or do you want to walk away?
That's for scaring my family. You okay? You had me going for a minute back there.
I was there. When they killed the Norwegian, I was part of it. I helped to get shot to the body. Oh, please, don't put me inside again.
You've been running all your life, Robbie. It's got to stop sometime. Hello, Dan. It's me.